This avian influenza virus, which would normally stay in birds, has gone into more than 20 different mammalian species, more than 100 times in 2 years. And in this case, it crossed from wild birds into dairy cattle, and then because of agricultural animal movement, it has really spread through the dairy cattle industry.
Bird flu has long been known to jump between animals and people, but scientists were surprised when it showed up in U.S. dairy cows for the first time earlier this year. Now, researchers in Iowa at the USDA's National Animal Disease Center are racing to understand the outbreak and how it could be contained.
I think right now it's still an animal health problem, and this is just really bad news for dairy farmers in the United States. But it still also represents an opportunity for us to control a virus that can cross species boundaries.
Among the tests at the research center is a new vaccine for cows designed to stop the spread of the virus and reduce the risk of it turning into a widespread disease for humans.
So we vaccinated 10 calves, and the first question we had was just whether their vaccine would immunize the cattle as a species, because no one had tested it in bovine before. So we're looking for those immune responses to the mRNA vaccine now.
Understanding how the virus spreads between cows is an important piece of the puzzle. So far, they know that contact with infected udders, like shared milking equipment, plays a big role.
We do not know nearly enough about how this virus is transmitted among animals. That's why what we're doing right now is really important. We've answered some questions, still a lot more work to do, but we're getting closer to answers.
Studying infected cows is something the scientists were well equipped to take on, with much of the work happening inside secure facilities. The research builds on years of experience looking at influenza in other animals, like pigs.
We have a picture in our mind of how influenza moves between different animals, and cows were never part of that picture until now. And understanding where cows fit in that picture is going to be the next challenge for the next couple of years, potentially. Do they then have their own unique influenzas? Can it go from a cow back into wild birds? Can it go from a cow into a human, cow into a pig? And understanding those dynamics, I think, is the outstanding research question, or one of them.